Welcome to Tornado Extreme, your go-to source for all things tornado-related. We've all seen those dramatic swirling funnels in movies and news clips, but what exactly are these awe-inspiring yet terrifying phenomena? Tornadoes are rapidly rotating columns of air that are in contact with both the Earth's surface and a thunderstorm cloud. They're formed from severe thunderstorms, particularly those known as supercells. These storms generate an upward motion of air, which, coupled with the right wind conditions, causes a rotating effect. This rotation can intensify, shrinking in size but growing in power, until a visible funnel is formed. The most extreme tornadoes can reach wind speeds of over 300 miles per hour, causing widespread destruction and, unfortunately, loss of life. In today's video, we will be delving into the history of the worst and biggest tornadoes ever recorded. Now, let's dive into the history of these fearsome natural disasters. The earliest tornadoes recorded can be traced back to centuries ago. Imagine a time when meteorology was in its infancy, and the understanding of these powerful weather phenomena was limited. These storms were monstrous, unpredictable, and left a lasting impact on the regions they tore through. Let's start with the tornado of Sicily in 1851. This was not just a gust of wind, but a twister that wreaked havoc across the Sicilian landscape. It was a force of nature that took the residents by surprise, tearing through homes and ripping up the soil. The devastation it caused was immense, painting a grim picture of the power these weather phenomena hold. Fast forward to 1881, and we reach the Wallingford tornado in Connecticut. This tornado was one for the books. It was a storm that was both terrifying and awe-inspiring, a stark reminder of how small we really are in the face of such elemental power. The Wallingford tornado ripped through the town, destroying nearly everything in its path and claiming the lives of 34 people. It was a tragic event that underscored the devastating potential of tornadoes. Lastly, we move to the 1925 tri-state tornado. This was a twister that didn't just pass through a town or a city, but 3 entire states. From Missouri through Illinois and into Indiana, the tri-state tornado left a path of destruction nearly 220 miles long. With a death toll of 695, it remains one of the deadliest tornadoes in U.S. history. This tornado was more than just a storm. It was a disaster that shook the nation and left an indelible mark on the collective memory. These tornadoes left a trail of destruction in their wake and are some of the earliest examples of the power of these storms. They serve as a stark reminder of the raw, uncontrolled power of nature and the devastating impact these weather phenomena can have on our lives. Even with our modern understanding and forecasting capabilities, tornadoes remain unpredictable and powerful forces to be reckoned with. Fast forward to the present day, and tornadoes have only gotten more destructive. The past decade has witnessed some of the most ruthless and devastating tornadoes in history. Take, for instance, the Joplin tornado in 2011. This was not just any tornado, but a catastrophic EF5-rated multiple vortex tornado that touched down in Joplin, Missouri. The sheer force of this tornado was unmatched, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The Joplin tornado claimed an estimated 161 lives, making it one of the deadliest tornadoes since modern record-keeping began in 1950. But the Joplin tornado was not an isolated event. Just 2 years later, in 2013, we witnessed the El Reno tornado in Oklahoma. This tornado was not only known for its destructive power, but also for its unprecedented size. It measured an astonishing 2.6 miles wide, making it the widest tornado ever recorded. The El Reno tornado took a heavy toll, resulting in 8 fatalities and causing significant damage to homes and infrastructure. These recent tornadoes stand as a testament to the terrifying potential of such weather phenomena. They have shown us the scale of devastation that can be inflicted upon communities, causing loss of life and property on an unimaginable scale. The aftermath of these tornadoes was grim, with thousands left homeless and entire communities needing to be rebuilt. Recovery has been slow and painful, but the human spirit is resilient. People have come together to rebuild their lives, their homes, and their communities, demonstrating the power of unity and strength in the face of adversity. But the scars remain, both in the landscape and in the hearts of those affected. They serve as a constant reminder of the raw, unfettered power of nature in its most violent form. The devastation caused by these recent tornadoes serves as a stark reminder of the power and unpredictability of these storms. As we continue to study these formidable forces of nature, we can only hope to better predict and prepare for their occurrence, minimizing the damage and loss of life in the future. The power of tornadoes is truly awe-inspiring, and it's important to remember their potential for destruction. As we've journeyed together through the pages of history, we've seen the relentless force of nature, the devastation it can bring, and the resilience of human spirit that rises from the aftermath. These monstrous vortexes of wind, from the earliest recorded to the most recent, serve as stark reminders of the respect we must always have for the power of Mother Nature. As we marvel at the magnitude and ferocity of these natural phenomena, it's critical to understand the importance of being prepared. Preparation is not about instilling fear, but about fostering understanding and respect for these powerful weather events. It's about having a plan in place, knowing where to seek shelter, understanding the signs of an oncoming tornado, and staying informed about the weather conditions in your area. Preparedness can make the difference between life and death. It's not just about surviving a tornado, it's about being able to pick up the pieces afterward and rebuild. It's about resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. It's about community, about looking out for one another, and about standing together in the face of adversity. Every tornado, from the smallest whirlwind to the most massive supercell, has a story to tell. They are narratives of power, of destruction, but also of survival and resilience. They remind us of our place in the world, of our vulnerability, but also of our strength. So, as we conclude our journey, let's take these stories with us. Let's learn from them. Let's respect the power of nature, and let's always be prepared. Thank you for joining us on this whirlwind journey through the history of tornadoes. Remember, this is Tornado Extreme, your source for all things tornado-related. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on our social media accounts. Visit our website, tornadoextreme.com, for more fascinating insights into the world of tornadoes.